Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. Today we're going to take our quest to complete Kingdom Rush Origins. I have tried this map once, in full disclosure here, so I know it's coming. We're still taking him because I said I would, but he's not great for this area. He is helpful. I need to think about how I'm going to play and stuff a little better. So let's actually show you the map and how things are going to roughly work. Okay, we get new high elven mage towers, and they're things, whatever, I don't care. I'm not actually getting to the point where I can build them yet. I like my archer towers up at the top because, again, we get the good range on them. And we have flyers that come in through here, and those guys will overwhelm us, and I actually had them overwhelm me in this last run. He can't shoot, so he's basically useless when it comes to flyers, so we really have to make sure that we have archers, for instance, like these guys. Okay, I'm going to leave these both down here, and then we'll have an archer tower there, one here. I had artillery here. These crystals will break, so will these, so will these. So we'll have entrances here, here, through the waterfall, through this side, up this way. We'll have two exits to defend. This one's the first one, and then this one and this one once this breaks. So this is our real problem. We have these unique towers. They hatch fairy dragons. They'll actually fly around. They don't seem to do damage, or if they do, it's minor. But they will paralyze or crystallize targets. They hit them with their little smoke breath, and then poof, they get locked in place for like 1 second. And while that doesn't sound like much, it does help if you got enough towers nearby to pepper them with arrows and magic bolts and blah blah blah. Again, I need to have him rocking the melee. So stuff that's coming this way, we want to make sure that these guys are close enough that they get in range of the tower. See that? So that they run into battle. Stuff will get shot by this tower and by this tower. On anything else I make in this general area. Here, we have guys that are coming this way. I'd love to have mage towers, but we're running out of cash. So we have to just wait until we build some stuff. I can slow stuff down, and I do have my insta-kill button. So this thing is actually good enough that it will drop, apparently, a giant-ass boss. So, because I haven't found one yet that survived. I'll just give you a demonstration. It just died. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a giant sea monster. I knew there was something else to tell you. Giant sea monster sucks. He freezes in the breath a bunch of new towers. So he's kind of having said that, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. They get frozen, then they break out shortly thereafter. So it's not the end-all be-all of your gameplay to ignore that guy. But this is where we have problems. Once they get down here, we get overwhelmed. We get overwhelmed pretty fast. Now we have flyers real quick. These are the duplicating doofuses. Remember them? So this is where we had problems before. You have to have reinforcements in the decent tower that just pepper the hell out of these guys way before they start spawning like crazy. Okay? Down here is always a problem, but there's always going to be reinforcements down here. Sorry, troops down here to protect when they get through. So I'm not worried about that so much. If it's the spiders that web you up, that's an issue. And I can see that being one of my, holy hell, what are we going to do kind of moments. But as far as these guys are concerned, I just make sure I have a really good archer up here, and it goes a long way. Now, as you can see, stuff gets through, it duplicates, but as long as you have, again, reinforcements to slap down every now and again, they will get shredded. And I can blast them with my lightning, but I'm trying to save that. This, so again, we're doing okay. These guys get in on it. There we go. I'm gonna make a mage tower there to help out with some of this stuff. But since everything's gotta get stopped down here, these are gonna be kind of important archery towers, in my opinion. And I've yet to decide if this is gonna be anything other than another barracks or if it's gonna be like a mage tower. There's this freezing breath. Those guys right now. I'm going to make another. And if you want to worry about those guys webbing stuff up, again, just slap reinforcements in front of them. One will get webbed up, they'll skip past, and you don't have to deal with it. Instant kill, literally capable of killing a giant spider at damn near full health, which is pretty impressive. Now the question is do I take the arcane archers here or do the long range ones? And I do like the long range because we have flyers that are going to be coming through. It's nice to have constant guys getting shot. He doesn't shoot very fast because there's only one guy up on that tower, as you can see. But that huge ass range is really, really impressive. Put those guys over there.
Wait and bleed.
This guy down here.
I am still standing. I live to fight this day.
It's gonna be fun. Pull these guys down. Ah, crap. Here we go again. Freezing up my towers, man. You're freezing up my towers.
Have my vengeance.
By the light of the moon.
Okay. And it's bad guys.
Wait and bleed. I am still standing.
That was not
The
a fight.
vanguard.
I won't lie to you. So these guys are not strong enough to do what they need to do. Maybe I need to get the mages up a little more. These archers up to the next level.
I live to fight this day.
And this is where he blows that path open. And that's where we have even more problems.
For the queen.
So that's annoying. Let's get this flying dragon out so you can see what the dragon actually does. Don't click on these until you at least unlock one egg. This is a permanent dragon. You can make 2 of them. So that's basically what they do. Because the other upgrade is the paralysis part. So it doesn't do you a whole lot of good to have the paralysis part if they're not, there's no dragons to paralyze them. See my point? So that's why I say
By the light of the moon.
try to be a little careful here. Right through, man. You're penetrating the bureaucracy. Just your happy button right there, bro. See, this would be a nice insta-kill button for that guy that I'm basically trying to protect from all this idiocy coming my way.
Wait and bleed. I am still
Back here
standing.
and kill some of these dudes. I'm tired
I
of
live to
them.
fight this day. I'll have my vengeance. Wait and bleed.
I'm saying these little archers that teleport back, man, they're really starting to bug me.
I am still standing.
Heal up a little bit so we don't die on me. Put a mage tower here just to whittle these guys down a little bit as they go through.
I live to fight this day.
That last archer man was just... I could use this on him, but I don't want to. He's so close to dying at this point, it seems silly.
I'll have my vengeance.
There we go. Now... taking magic up a little bit. Here comes our next problem. You gotta be real careful. These guys multiply so quickly, and this guy is really bad at shooting that you have to supplement them or just use your magic to insta-kill stuff. You know, like lightning bolt up here if I need it. I'll use that one just to get it back on cooldown. And I'll put that to level 3 so it'll catch other ones as it's coming through. Help out with these range guys as well.
Wait and bleed.
Just a mass of just jerks coming through here. Now, I do want the arcane archers, but I don't know that I want them yet. I think maybe my problem was I didn't have my blabby wizard up here.
I am still standing. I live to fight this day.
Yep, still got guys going through, man. 18. It's better than last time. Last time I had 3 get through. So I guess we're getting better.
For the queen.
But not much. This path is about to get busted open, and so is this one, and that's really going to stretch for us if I'm not careful here. I mean, I like that we're whittling them down as they go through this mess. Don't kid yourself, it's really, really
Wait
helpful.
and bleed.
But this stuff right here is what's really messing with me, but hopefully it'll be off the cooldown before too long.
I am still standing.
There we go.
I live
That
to
was
fight
perfect timing for that. I definitely want to put splash in this mess. frozen butt again. This guy, I should pause it to explain this. This guy here, he has a very high armor. You didn't see this because of the pop-up tools. I already played this mission once and failed it. So you're not seeing the pop-up menu for these kinds of things. This guy is heavily armored, and he buffs the lesser beings, I think is what it calls it. It's basically his little minions here. And I assume that they just some kind of badassery. That was his little arm pump right there. There a little bit. This guy's going to be here to help out on this side for the time being. Slow these guys down. This guy's helping a lot more than I think. I didn't have him last time. I think that's really my mistake. I want Archer like crazy archers.
I'll have my vengeance.
These guys have to die. Come on, dudes. Put the smack down.
Wait and bleed.
I think we're doing better. It's hard to gauge it. Now, this is where, like I said, where we have real problems. It's these two pathways. And it never gets more than this, thank God. But these guys are already, stressed, to put it mildly. These guys can interfere up this way a little closer, I suppose. Keep them in the range of this mess. I don't have a dragon's egg over here. Maybe that's a thing that I should be working on. You need to die. Thank you. Not quite enough money yet for that egg, but I think that egg's gonna come in handy. Again, one on each side. The paralysis is more helpful than you think. Literally locking down one guy and let him just take constant damage for like, it's only a second, but he constantly does it. As you can see, this guy's just crazy about this target. It's really, really helpful. So if we group everybody up like I want, get a nice lightning bolt over here. Considerably weaken these guys, I think.
I live to fight this day.
These guys can pull over here for the time being and shoot if anything tries to sneak by. Remember, shooting is almost always better. We're going to have guys coming this way before too long. It looks like we got
Into the night.
Twilight guys. Just I want to move them, but I shouldn't. Spider bits. Some them up, that's okay.
I'll have my vengeance. Wait and bleed. I am still standing.
This guy's back on track. Bye. These guys over here. Maybe.
I live to fight this day.
By the light of the moon.
Gotcha.
Put the mark on these guys if I can help it. That mark comes in super handy. Now we have problems on this side though. See that? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, the Tenerife reaction again. Oh Jesus. Alright, this guy sucks. I have money, and that's my fault for not upgrading stuff, but there's not much I can upgrade. Really, it's a big power. So,
Into the night.
put on another dragon if I can on each of these sides. Slow down. There's a nice mark on the target. Not that it matters. I want to do that. Two dragons out here comes in super handy.
I'll have my vengeance.
Okay. I really want to get one of these towers up. Let's do the other mage tower so you can see the effects on it. This is the Sentinel, the tractor ball that I was talking about. I don't know if it was actually talked about in this video or the one that I deleted. But this is the pause that he has as well. Basically does damage over time. So this one is basically the swirling ball that you'll see, and it literally track targets within a specific range and just beam, beam, beam. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's there, and it's interesting to me. So I kind of dig it. But, having said all that,
Wait and bleed. I am still standing.
these dragons are doing a good job of paralyzing us, I won't lie. Keep them locked down. These are the guys that summon, if you recall.
Clear your mind. Time's
I'll show
like
you
a
the
potion.
time stop spell effect. You'll see they get swallowed by a big glowing ball and disappear from the map. The ball stays there. That's them taking damage in time stop, and then they'll release them from the time stop. So I'll see if it fires off. There you go, right there. So that's them taking damage. You can't attack them. They can't do anything either. It's going to be it. So yeah, it's interesting. It's not as interesting as I think they thought it was. Need to slow some of these guys down. We're going to rapidly get over the run here, my guys. If we're not careful.
I live to fight this day.
So. Pushing my luck by calling stuff early, but that time stop could come in handy, so I'm unlocking that side too.
I'll have my vengeance.
Swords ready. To the vanguard. Onward.
Come on, guys. That sucks. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We can do this. Oh, yeah, that worked. That was amazing.
Into the night.
That's really tough.
Swords ready. By the light of the moon.
Alright, anything. Oh, I got one. Fast one. I got through. Jeez, there's so many of these jerks. What do we got working for us here?
Wait and bleed.
To the vanguard.
Shoot that dude that's dead, please. I hate that guy. I'm gonna make the arcane tower here so they take more damage from arcane.
Onward.
I really need to get this up so I can have a couple of bears. That's what I want to do.
Swords ready.
Guys that summon more guys, man, this is what really screws us. This takes us too long to kill those jerks. That stuff down. Nice upgrade. Thin the herd, so to speak.
For the queen. Swords ready.
Yeah, kill the big guy. Nice. That could have been playing better if I tried.
By the light of the moon.
Okay, another one of those doofuses. Over here. Those guys should be able to handle this, I think.
To the vanguard.
Yeah. Desperate. Come on. Time stop. Oh, that couldn't have been better timing right there. Oh, we needed that desperately. Bear! Yes! If for no other reason, that gives us another troop out here. Something that can hit hard like my hero. Hey, is that it? What? There we go. It's not pretty, guys. It's only 2 stars, so we'll have to repeat it. I had plenty of money So clearly I wasn't leveling stuff up. So let's take a think about how we beat this better. I still like this character because of the instant kill. We need to probably plan that better for what we're using it on. Maybe that's the way to do this. Not using it on any fodder. It literally needs to be a medium, heavy hitting target, like the ones that do the summons, or the knights with their swords that buff his allies, or the big swirly ball bastards like this, the giant spiders that web you up. That's probably the way to do it. But we have 2 stars, and we did level up our character a little, so we probably do this again. Cooldown faster. Sounds like a win to me, and more health. So this might be the way to beat it. Again, get him up to a decent level where the cooldown is not as bad. I mean, we just upgraded it from whatever it was to 70 seconds. So it's clearly faster. The next upgrade drops it to 50 seconds. So again, we're doing pretty good for making the instant kill come back super fast. That's not bad. And we have unlocked our next hero. We'll show you that here in a moment, but let's actually do our upgrades. 2 allows us to do this. Increases thunderbolt damage and reduces cooldown by 10 seconds. Again, that could come in super handy on that same map if we want to repeat it, which I think we'll actually do to show you that we can beat it with the same character, which is a little bit of tweaking. But let's show you our new heroes. This is Raz and Rags, and this guy's a little spastic bastard. Level 5 already. We can unlock everything and still have points besides, so let's actually look at the stuff. First, what does he give us? Changeling. Transfigures up to 4 enemies into allied fighting ragdolls for 10 seconds. Now that's the tier 1 upgrade, obviously, so more likely than not it's 3 enemies instead of 4 right now. Yeah, it goes up from 4 to 6, 6 to 8. Oh my god. So maybe it's 2. So it could be 2 enemies and for less time. No, the time always seems to be 10 seconds. So probably 2 enemies right off the bat. And that's nice because they will literally fight on our side. So basically we're converting 2 bad guys into heroes to help us. Then they, after X amount of time, 10 seconds, they turn back to their normal form, and then we have to shoot those guys and kill them. His abilities, him and his buddy, I should say, transfigures an enemy of up to 200 health into an allied fighting ragdoll for 3 seconds. So again, kind of like our special ability here, but he does it himself just naturally. That's nice. Kanihare sends forth 4 booming bunnies that explode on contact, dealing 30 area damage each. Now this one's funny. So this giant bear, this giant stuffed doll that he's controlling, will rip open his chest at the seams, and a bunch of bunnies will hop out, and they'll run along a path towards the bad guys. Each bunny that hits a bad guy explodes, is what you're basically seeing here. So it's an AoE attack, so to speak. Super funny to see, and it's funnier to hear it, because when he actually opens up his chest, it sounds like he's ripping, because he really is ripping the cloth to open the chest, and then closes it back up and goes back to fighting. That one's super funny. Angry Gnome. Raz conjures a random item and magically flings it, dealing 25 to 45 damage. So basically just smacks him with something, which is funny. And then he does Hammer Time. Rags hammers an area, stunning and dealing up to 72 damage over 3 seconds. It literally it will be reminiscent, for those of you that are old like me that ever played Donkey Kong. You will actually see him make the noise and the sound effect of when Mario would get the hammer from Donkey Kong. Remember, he would bust the barrels and it'd do 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 do. It's basically the same exact animation too. Super funny. And Hammer Time is decent, not amazing. He goes spastic and you can't really control him while he's doing it. He just goes nuts, just kind of wails on an entire area. So let's unlock everything. So I got a slightly better upgrade spell. All of his special abilities are at least unlocked. He has decent health, no armor. He doesn't attack very well. I must admit, I do like the transfigure, because the more you transfigure, the higher the health is on the target. So again, if they have 600 health or less, we can just zap the hell out. Notice that the highest tier here transfigures any enemy into an allied fighting ragdoll for 7 seconds. So it doesn't matter what their health is. I can just poof, you're on my side now for 7 seconds, which is pretty cool. And I still have enough to make a slightly better Angry Gnome, so we can conjure something that does 50 to 90 damage now. I'll take that. But we're going back in and trying our best to repeat this now and beat it. Let's plan this a little bit better. Still definitely want foot soldiers down here. That's just a given.
I am still standing.
So I don't think that that was a bad thing. Maybe not spend money on upgrading them just yet, because they are so pricey. I can get more towers down, is my thinking. I still want to have archers, I think, on the outside. Now, tempted. I don't know that I was doing real well with the sniper shot. Sniper shot down here, on the other hand, could catch quite a few. So maybe that's a thing. I could do a mage tower here and a mage tower here would be fun, catching these guys and these guys. So as long as I get both of them with mage tower. Actually, this one would catch both paths. So yeah, let's do a mage tower there. Definitely want that. Definitely want that. I did like having foot soldiers here, because I could control the flow once it got to this way, and this guy could fall from left to the right. Let's upgrade him, because he can be the shooters behind these guys, or the shooters that are behind these guys. Makes sense? I still liked having that, but we really need to get that up sooner. Everything kept getting clustered over here. AoE damage could be king then, you see what I'm saying? I know it takes forever for him to chuck that boulder, but 20 to 33 splash damage on everybody that's in a mass could really put a whooping on some of those targets. I did like having the eggs, so I'm actually going to have one on each side out right off the bat. Get him upgraded, and then I'm thinking that one.
Hunting season begins.
This one.
Just our aim.
All right.
Heroes
right here.
Wait and bleed.
Go here. You can go as far as you can go. And we'll go a little bit closer. Now, if you ever want to have guys overlapping, is a super pain in the ass. Like, you literally have to mess with the flags, sadly, all the time. Literally, until you cannot see the other guys, they're not overlapping. They're stacked on top of each other, as you can see. I got 1, 2. But the problem with that is literally that doesn't guarantee that both of them will engage, both groups will engage at the same time. Now, the good news is I have archers, and that's the ones I want to just let them stand anyway. So by having the foot soldiers just the tiniest bit in front, like this, the foot soldiers will rush in, and then the archers will pop, 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 pop with their arrows, which is what I want. You understand? Over here, where these guys are basically screwed, but these guys are being peppered left and right as they come through anyway. And as soon as I get another, I think I really do want another mage tower over there. Another mage tower over here, or an archer tower maybe even. Yeah, that might be a good idea because it'll take out all those flyers a lot faster. We'll see. These guys will get caught and tripped up thanks to this tower and my reinforcements. So I think we'll be okay. I want to have him up here so I can get some more XP. But he's about to ding already anyway.
Swords ready.
We're going to try our best to save the 2 big hit moves. Big groups and something that just has to die. Erring on the side of more shooting before putting up an extra tower.
To the vanguard.
I live to fight this day.
Onward.
Reinforce.
Hey,
Hunting season begins.
here comes our gloomies. I'll let these tick down because I want these guys to die first.
Swords ready.
There we go. The gloomies are tough.
Just our aim.
I think with these 2 towers and these guys here sporadically, we should be okay. So you guys can come over here and help out. Yeah, they can fine. Always want to have reinforcements kicking on over there to help whittling them down, though. Can't let any get through with any real number. They reproduce so damn fast.
Swift and steady.
Reinforce.
I'll have my wait and bleed.
Swords ready.
Hunting season begins.
Yeah, it does. It begins right now. You better start working on that shit.
Incoming.
By the light of the moon.
Reinforce.
To the vanguard.
Did it to me again, man. 17, that ain't enough. Nope, we gotta restart this mess. Come on now. We can do this. That was just dumb,
Just
though.
our aim.
I don't need this one yet, so I'm not even gonna make that yet. Maybe that's the key here. Mage tower,
Got that power.
archers, foot soldier, foot soldier, foot soldier that's upgraded.
For the queen.
tower there.
Hunting season begins.
That guy, this guy.
By the light of the moon, to the vanguard.
Here,
Onward!
you can help
I
this
am
guy.
still
out
standing.
for the time being. I want to get that up, and without having to put this one down, it gives me enough money that I can actually make this, I think.
What's beyond measure?
I want, and let's make that one too.
I'm his mama.
Alright, let's see how that works for us. We'll let them work their way through. I don't need to drop
For the
reinforcements way
queen.
the heck up here.
I live to
Here,
fight
on the
this
other
day.
hand. There we go. Do your thing. These guys are dangerous, don't get me wrong. But it's one of those where the danger is the fact that they just can do really good damage. With my backups down here and the tower's taking them out, we should be okay. One, I didn't buy the eggs, that was the other thing, that's why I had them. I wonder why I suddenly was like flush.
I'll have my vengeance.
Come over here and help kill these guys, will you?
Wait and bleed.
Reinforce!
By the light of the moon,
Archers.
Swords ready!
hunting season begins.
I
You
am
know,
still
you're only good
standing.
against flyers, so you might as well just be over
I
here,
live to
right?
fight this day.
So we just need to make sure that reinforcements are always over here.
To the vanguard. Onward!
Reinforce!
Yep, doing okay. I'll make that one upgrade in case any do sneak through. It'll be able to shoot something. These guys can shoot too, though. This is the other difference that I have this
Swords
time around.
ready!
Help protect from these guys sneaking on by. There we go. There we go. Good work, team. Good work, team.
Incoming!
You got this. You got this. You do
For
got
the
this.
queen! By the light of the moon!
Let this just burn out like it should.
Reinforce!
Have to deal with it. So we're moving here. Let's get the AoE splash one up this time, like I said I was going to do. I don't mind
Swords
reinforcements down
ready!
here helping these guys. Whittle them down a little sooner than later. I do, though, want... For too long. Once these guys get within range. Load me up. Yep. There we go. That's fine. Instant kill. Spider down. Upgrade these guys so I can have better soldiers up here too.
Reinforce!
Want to make sure that I have at least something over here for when these guys start coming through. There we go.
Got that power?
Needs over there now.
I'll have my vengeance.
Need another egg.
Wait and bleed.
Dragon egg. Put
Swords
those there to
ready!
keep these within the tower so they can shoot them, whittle them down a little bit. AoE splash damage. See that? That's nice. That's what I'm talking about. These guys could be a problem, then I can just... So, I don't mind having this guy upgraded so he can shoot a little farther. You can see he's missing the arc. So that's going to be a problem. One of the reasons that he probably wasn't doing us any favors, so to speak.
For the queen! By the light of the moon!
Nice work. I think I definitely want to get this up to the next level, though.
Swords
Pretty
ready!
soon this is going to get busted out, and that's going to be another problem for us. Saving this in reserve. These guys are fodder. They suck, but they're not that bad. Oh, I do want that.
Hunting season begins.
Ah, you bastard. Yeah, that was going to be the next thing that comes.
To the
Retreat to
vanguard!
here and let him
Still standing.
do his thing.
Onward!
Guys need to help each other out, you know. There you go, fellas. Do your thing.
Incoming!
And that AoE, man, I'm telling you, that was definitely money well spent.
Reinforce!
I live to fight
bro.
this day.
Got some archers that you need to
I'll
smash
have
down.
my vengeance.
Want. I really want that up to another level. The damage that smacking down over there is actually pretty significant. Maybe still a little early if you would.
Night.
Aha! big money item right here.
Let's rock and roll.
Goodbye. My guy died. Easy.
Wait and bleed.
Sorry, bro.
Swords ready.
By the light of the moon. To the vanguard.
Not bad, not bad. That upgrade was worth it. No. We have more flyers over here. I definitely want to get prepared for it. Yeah, here they come now.
Incoming.
So, do your thing, do your thing. Use the lightning for anything that gets through.
Onward.
Treat these guys over here to help out.
Swords ready.
There's so many guys sitting up here. I don't even have a chance to get through the first area.
I am still standing.
I'd like to upgrade one of these guys, probably the middle one, I'm thinking, to the next tier. Like that and make my day.
By the light of the moon.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very nice.
Reinforce.
I feel like we somehow cheated the system. Oh, there they go. About to say, so where the hell? I feel like we cheated the system somehow. See how having two archers though goes a long way for whittling these guys better than the big tower I had a moment ago. I'm thinking that was my mistake.
Incoming.
Swift and steady. To the vanguard.
These guys down. So
Onward.
that way they focus their fire on the flyers. The flyers got passed, and as such, nice fire. As such,
Hunting season
we don't have to
I live to fight this day.
have them waste their arrows on the foot soldiers.
By the light of the moon.
I want that egg.
To the
An
vanguard.
egg on each side. It's amazing how much that helps. Really does. The paralysis is just weird. So as soon as I get another egg.
Incoming.
Onward.
Reinforce.
For the queen.
Here, buddy.
I'll have my vengeance.
Insane, bro. I think I want to get this up one more so it can reach a little bit farther because he's just not hitting quite enough targets.
Swords ready. I've got that power.
Wait and bleed. I am still standing.
Incoming.
I live to fight this. I'll have my vengeance. Wait and bleed.
Go over here,
By
bud.
the light of the moon. To the vanguard.
Reinforce.
Stop those guys. Okay. Doing alright. Get them clustered up over here pretty good.
Swords ready.
Go.
And I
Nice mage. Oh, I wanted to do the other tower. That was a dumb mistake.
Incoming.
I was thinking this one. Maybe that will be my. Maybe that will be my big one.
Reinforce.
I am still standing.
Onward.
Swords ready.
Nice work, guys. Nice work.
For the queen. By the light of the moon. To the vanguard.
Problem.
I live to
Here's
fight
our problem.
this
These guys are still only tier 2. Alright, slow these guys down over here so they take a little more pepper shots. Probably need another upgrade. I'd like to get that bear going.
Reinforce.
I'll have my vengeance. Wait and bleed.
Back up to heal up a little bit.
I live to fight this day.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Get some of these guys that might sneak through by mistake.
Vengeance.
Taking that. Hey, Weeze, man, I'm telling you, the splash damage alone from this thing has been amazing right here. Move these guys down a bit. Don't want this next one to come through without one of these two die. I think I want to save for that 375.
Swords ready.
Come on, Mr. Spider.
Wait and bleed.
Down. So I can focus on one side. Here if I have to.
Standing. I live to fight this day.
Here.
To the thrill, ready to kill.
Spiders, man, you gotta be real careful with those spiders. Here I have backup at least.
I'll have my vengeance.
Got wounded there, bro. Don't lie to you. I'll get these guys up to the next level.
Wait and
Get
bleed.
back in there and do your thing.
For the queen!
There you go. Here it comes.
Swords ready.
By the light of the
Ooh,
moon!
that was rough.
Into the wild. To the night.
Come on, guys. You can do this. Money, fellas. A little money, honey. Come on, bear.
Reinforce.
Oh, come on, don't do this to me. I almost had him. Yeah, see, he took two.
Swords ready.
To the vanguard!
Back up this way. There's our bear.
Incoming. I'm his mama.
Get up here and help him out.
For the queen!
Still standing.
By the light of the
Here,
moon!
fellas. Freaking mage tower. The extra shots, man, are just amazing sometimes. Thank you. For the other bear. Now we're talking bears. Good lord.
To the vanguard!
You back bastards over here with the bows. Shoot here.
Gotcha.
Mark targets.
Our aim.
I live to fight
This
this
way. So reach him.
Swords ready.
Short workout. I love it.
I'll have my
Help
vengeance.
on low. These doofuses down. I don't have to worry about having 17,000 of these guys coming in my face. That sounded wrong. I want to do that kind of shots.
Wait and
Let's
bleed.
come back over here first. He's gone. Oh, so sad.
Reinforce.
A little bit more help on that side than the other.
By the light of the moon!
Swords ready.
Gotcha.
To the vanguard!
Incoming.
Another dragon on that side, sure. Okay, 18 will get us 3 stars, I believe. We're pushing our luck here. You know we are when I'm not clicking stuff in advance because I need the time to think about what I'm going to do next. So,
Swords
Slow him down so these guys will just straight up die. More. Take the other dragon on that side too. I'd like to get this one up to a tower sometime. Do what we can. You die. Bear. Not bad. We're doing okay, I think. We're holding our own at the very least. One guy getting through that just pissed me off. That was just stupid of me. I don't know what I could have done different, but I'm sure when I watch the replay it'll become blatantly obvious. And still not enough to level that guy up. I can do some AoE splash damage with the burst arrows. I'm going to do that. That's a special ability. So glad to do the summons. Best way to whittle that down. I'm just going to increase that a little. So it would last a little bit longer for the slow down move. Now these guys look like trouble, but once we get them all close to the lightning bolt, there's a long way to go. Because really, as bad as he is, our guys can actually handle him. It's the arrows behind that's causing the problem. Yeah, just killed the guy dang already. This side. Don't rush here, guys. That helps. Light it. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Ever elusive third star. Boom! That's the name of that tune. Sorry we didn't get you 2 maps, guys, but 2 of the same maps, almost as good. Let's get our hero a nice little level up. That was amazing. And 70-second to 50-second cooldown, yes please. And I'll happily take the extra health for him, because why the hell not? But that's an amazing ability. That alone is a reason to have him. But I said we could do a different guy every time if at all possible. We've already done everyone else, and this will be a chance on the next video to show you Raz and Rags, and this guy is funny as hell. So you're going to dig him. As far as stars are concerned, that one last point, the only thing we can spend it on unless we recycle our points or reset them, is increasing boulder explosion area. And I'm cool with that, so let's just do that. Let's take a quick gander at the next map just to see what we're looking at here. Oh, this one's got a trippy little, wow, this will date me. So if you have the, in the past when you was a kid, you had the little Simon Says game. It's like a big circle discus looking box, battery powered obviously, and it was a electronic game, where it was a memory game, and it would blink and you'd press the button. So these are the colors of the button: yellow, green, red, and blue. And whichever one light up, you had to hit it after it hit. So it'd go boop, and you'd press boop, and then it'd go boop boop, and hit like 2 different colors, and you'd have to hit those in sequence. And then we'd go to 3, then we'd go to 4. Every time you do it on this guy, it gives you money. The downside is we have to pay attention to it, obviously. It's the same pattern as far as it starts with 1, then it goes to 2, then it goes to 3. It's always the same pattern, plus 1 more. So that's nice. When you remember the pattern, you're fine. But you're busy looking at the pattern while it's blinking and showing you what the pattern is, no, not doing the map, and that's always bad. But that's a good way to get some cash in this next map, and that'll be what we do on the next video. But with that, my name is Brothermutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.